a subset of people who maybe just haven't found a way to build that resilience muscle. And I feel like part of that is just at some point in their lives, they just focused on or didn't allow themselves to fail enough, right? Or it was fail, stop, not fail, learn, adapt. And I had a post recently that talked about that. So how important failure is, obstacles, like even for our kids, maybe we can even transition the conversation to, we're both parents. Like I know one thing with our kids is I'm throwing as many obstacles in front of them as I can. I want them to fail, but I want them also to then get back up, learn, adapt, have a conversation, ask for some insight and keep going. So talk to me about that.
Yeah, it is near and dear to my heart. And as a parent, I wish I was better at it. Watching your kids fail is incredibly painful. And I think as parents, we just naturally try to move obstacles out of the way because we don't want them to have a hard, painful existence. That is the worst thing we can do as parents, because we have to learn through stumbles. It's just like when you're teaching a toddler to walk. You know, a couple of my kids learned to walk pretty early, 8 months, 7 months, 9 months. And we all know little people are not smart enough to learn to walk at that age because they can't gauge the height of tables and doors and doorways and stuff. And so many bumps and bruises and bloody noses and bangs on the head of just doing that. But it's through that process, and I use that as an example, but it's through that kind of infant process of learning to walk and bumping that they figure out balance and gauging height and knowing how to navigate on their feet. It's no difference when we get to adulthood. And I've learned, and I have 4 kids, so it took me a while. I'll say my younger ones are probably better at learning how to fail and learn from it than my older 2, but they're learning now hey, you fail, it's okay. Life's about failure. It's what you do now that matters. Pick yourself up, dust yourself off, try again. I have an oldest son, and I'll embarrass him if he hears this, but he went to college right during COVID, and he didn't go well. Okay? He failed some classes and has had to retake several chemistry and calculus classes a couple of times. But it's been the most interesting lesson to watch him progress through this each time. The first time he bombed it, failed it. The second time he got a C-, but he got to get a C to pass for the major. Third time in, he's committed, and he is not going to get anything less than a C, and he's focused on getting A's and B's. But I think that's that lesson in life. And the younger generations, I made that post not too long ago because this constant drumbeat from this generation about quiet quitting and giving up, and just if things are hard, then you don't have to do it anymore, and you deserve better. And the only truth in all of that, in my opinion, is that you do deserve better. And to get better, to be better, to actually have something better means you have to grind through the hard moments and learn from that. Else you'll continue to repeat that lesson, forever.
Yep. And so Angela Duckworth talked about obstacles. She's conducted some studies that show what's helpful for the younger generation when they experience an obstacle is to ask themselves, what are the possible solutions, as small to big, and just pick the smallest and just find some success. And I just want to share my screen real quick one more time.
Switch.
So yeah, so the formula, right? Effort, not like a ton of work. So effort, repetition, do that consistently, you get a small win. Then you start building momentum, and progression's the name of the game. And then, when you do things over and over, you get competent. And my belief, the byproduct of competence is authentic confidence. And when you're authentically confident, you're more likely to get results in life. So I just wanted to kind of call out that formula.
I've never seen that. That's actually really cool.